For the first time ever, Zimbabwe has introduced dedicated laws for the cryptocurrency industry. It's a new law that we're talking about, Statutory Instrument 99 of 2026, gazetted on the 10th of June 2026 by the Minister of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion, Professor Mthuli Ncube. In plain terms, any business that helps people buy, sell, move, or store crypto must now register with the authorities. The law creates a category called VASP, or VASP, I guess it's pronounced, a virtual asset service provider. So if you run an exchange, an over-the-counter desk, a wallet service, or you're the person down the road who's swapping people's cash for USDT as a business, under this new law, you are a VASP. And every VASP must now register with the Financial Intelligence Unit, the FIU, which is the anti-money laundering arm of the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe. It costs $500 to actually register, and then it's $400 to renew that registration annually. This new law makes reference to a protocol, and it defines this as coded rules that run on a blockchain without the need for ongoing transaction-by-transaction human interventions. So if you control that code, then the law says that you are a VASP, a VASP, and you have to register. That sounds ambitious, because most of these protocols, they are built by anonymous developers scattered across the world. That's why it's called DeFi, right? Decentralized finance. They don't have offices, they don't have representatives. That was the whole point of decentralized finance in the first place. So it looks like this law won't really be targeting those platforms. Rather, it will be targeting the middlemen, the points of contact in Zimbabwe. Those are the guys who help you connect to these DeFi platforms, that help you to open accounts, to move money, to convert it into cash, and so on. This law says that to operate as a virtual asset service provider, one must be a registered business, and in the case of international exchanges, they must set up a locally registered subsidiary here in Zimbabwe, a real physical and legal presence. There must be 2 resident directors at all times. There must be a resident compliance officer. The whole thing is really modeled on what already exists and how we already regulate commercial banks. So even if you're not a business, you're just holding crypto, you can expect that the businesses you deal with are now going to have a lot more requirements for your documents. It's not very decentralized, if you ask me.